My name is Cian O'Brien. I'm the Artistic Director of Project Art Centre.
My name is Tom Creed. I'm Festival Director at Cork Midsummer Festival.
My name's Sophie Motley. I am Co-Artistic Director of Wilfrid Theatre.
I'm Lara Hickey, Assistant Producer at the Abbey Theatre.
My name is Alma Kelleher. I'm a sound designer and composer with companies like This Is Pop Baby, Theatre Club, Rough Magic, the National Theatre in London.
I'm Sarah Jane Shields. I'm a freelance lighting designer and a co-artistic director with Wilfrid Theatre.
I'm Mark Canton, I'm a writer. I wrote Jezebel, which was staged by Rough Magic and won the Stuart Parker New Playwrights Bursary.
I'm Aoife Spillane Hinks and I'm a director. I've worked a lot independently and I've also worked with companies like Rough Magic, The Gate, a lot with Dublin Fringe Festival.
I'm Marty Moore. I'm a Deputy Production Manager at the National Theatre in London, and I was on the Seeds programme in 2010 and 2011.
I participated in the Seeds programme as a director in 2004 and 2005.
I was a participant in the Rough Magic Seeds programme in 2008 and 2009.
I was a participant on the Rough Magic Seeds programme in 2006 and 2007.
I was part of the Rough Magic Seeds programme in 2010-2011.
I was on the Rough Magic Seeds in 2010 and 2011.
I was on Seeds from 2006 to 2007.
I was a Seed from 2006 to 2007.
I was on the Seeds programme from 2008 to 2009.
I think for me, and from a directing point of view, it felt like an active apprenticeship. It felt like what you might do if you wanted to train to be an electrician, because you have to learn your craft. I
got a 6-week placement in the Royal Court, just learning so much about how you develop a play from its sort of embryonic stages right up to staging the shows. It was fascinating as a producer to see them marry really bold, brave, exciting new work with eventual commercial success.
In the 2 months I was there, I worked in the Young Vic, the Old Vic, the Coliseum with the English National Opera.
That was jumping to a whole different scale altogether, the National Theatre in London.
I worked with a company called Neil Street Productions, a film and theatre production company, which is run by Sam Mendes.
I went to the National Theatre in London to assist Gareth Fry, sound designer for Katie Mitchell's production of Beauty and the Beast. All the sound was made up on the spot. It wasn't go home and write it and come in. It was kind of a workshop atmosphere. Katie would say, okay, we have 5 minutes for you to create the sound of a rotting soul. Go. You're like,
To meet people, and develop relationships that stand me to this day.
It's about collaborations, and Seeds started off some really astonishing collaborations between myself and other artists.
I think it turned out to be a lot more collaborative than I thought with the 5 of us.
Having to work together in that showcase at the end is really an interesting and unique experience, and really teaches you in a brutal and fascinating way how to work with other people and how to negotiate your way around working with them. So negotiating that idea of who am I myself, how do I collaborate, how do I be in a family, how do I be professional within that family. All of those things are the huge challenges of working together.
you get out what you put in as well. If you're there for things and you turn up to things and you work hard, that will come back to you tenfold.
You are taken seriously as an artist.
One of the things that I was repeatedly struck by was the generosity of all of the people who worked to make the Seeds programme possible.
I suppose it was a realisation that this was what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. This is the way I want to live my life. These are the kind of people that I want to work with.
One of the real values of the programme for me also was the opportunity to be in a company and to see how all of the aspects of the company work.
Best possible outcome, I think, is what myself and Sophie have came out with, which is Wilfrid. We're still freelance artists. We make a living from what we do. We have set up our own company and we know how to manage it properly. We've successfully been awarded funding over the past 2.5 years. And we're really proud of the work that we do, and it's all self-sustaining.
It was the first time that I felt confident enough to call myself a producer.
I walked out of Seeds feeling like I can actually do this job.
I definitely wouldn't be here in the Abbey Theatre with this job if I hadn't learned the parameters of what this was about and learned how I could contribute to what producing was about and how I could contribute to the art of making theatre and the community who makes it.
I can absolutely 100% say that I would not be doing this job today if I did not get a place on the Seeds programme.
The contacts that I've made and the scale of work that I was doing jumped massively in the 2 years.
I think The number of Seeds artists who have ended up continuing to work for Rough Magic, I think is a real mark of the programme's success.
It's not just for a couple of years or 18 months, it's for life.
What it really did for me as well was create this sense of company, you know, which to me now is so key to everything, the way that I approach everything in my thinking about my work.
It just really struck me at the time that, you know, you sit where you want, you chat to who you want to, and you're taken as an equal.
It can show you what's around you when you can be kind of blinkered and just see what's very nearby. Seeds can say, well, look beyond the horizon.
Yeah, Seeds completely changed the way that I think about theatre.
I don't know of any program like the Seeds program. The Seeds program has been instrumental in feeding the next generation of theatre makers.
Inspiring.
Challenging.
Rigorous.
Colourful.
Fun.
Family.
Formative.
Reaffirming.
Frantic.
Ongoing.
Beneficial.
Transformative.
Challenging.
Life-changing.
Passionate.
Exploratory.
Fun.
Inspiring.
Nurturing.
Supportive.
Generous.
Nurturing.
Collaboration.
Fun.
Unprecedented.
Invaluable.